YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is D33DZVill3 and this is D33DZVill3 Tutorials. So today I got something fresh out the lab for you. Alright, welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is Deadly D's and this is Minecraft Redstone with DZVill Tutorials. Right, welcome back you guys. Glad to be back for another Redstone project. As simple as it is, but we gonna get it done today. Hopefully you like the new Minecraft Redstone sign, and you're gonna be seeing more things like that in the Minecraft pixel art made easy with D's, which is also making a comeback. All right, cool. So we're basically gonna be making the bee farm. Personal opinions out the gate. I believe that bee farms aren't really all that worth it unless you do them in bulk. Maybe the honeycomb side, because the honeycomb side, depending on how you work it, is very productive, whereas the honey side is not so much, but it's still free honey and it's not that bad. You will get some empty bottles, but depending if you got 5 more of these cells, which would make 10 of them, and kind of like how I have in the example that I give you, then you would be reducing things at a pretty decent and efficient rate. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to jump right into the build, you guys. Hopefully you enjoy the picture-in-picture views of the different type of bee farms that we provided here at DZVill Tutorial. So the dimensions for this build are 13 by 9 by 9. And the materials for this are as follows. You're going to need 64, well, you're not going to need 64 flowers. You're just going to need a bunch of flowers of your choice in order to attract the bees. 2 observers. You're going to need at least 16 redstone lamps. You're going to need some glass bottles. 4 repeaters. You're going to need some half slabs and at least 10 hoppers maybe. Roughly about 8 half chests. And you'll need 12 comparators. You also need, 2 beehives or 2 nests, whichever one you decide. Apparently in this one I'm going to be using the hives. So we also going to have 4 dispensers, some redstone dust, some smooth stone, as well as. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we want to do is we want to establish where we're going to be putting our actual farm base at. So we're going to go ahead and take 2 stones here, and then we are going to take stones here. Now this is just for the purposes of kind of keeping everything symmetrical. The side that has the honeycomb, we're actually going to be doing 2 dispensers on, so let's do that on this side. So let's go ahead and get some dispensers, and let's go ahead and lay that out. So we're going to put a dispenser there, we're going to put a dispenser there, and then we are going to go ahead and throw a hive in between there. Now you can use hive or nest, is basically personal opinion at that point, or personal preference. So now that we got that build, we're going to go ahead and take an observer, and we're going to throw observer down like so. We're going to go ahead and throw a block there over the dispenser, and then we're going to throw one on the other side, and then we're going to connect these 2 with some redstone dust. Boom, redstone dust is done with for that. And then we're going to do the same over here. So we're going to go, this time we're going to go take 1 dispenser, only because I do have a method where you can use bottles coming from both sides. It does for some reason it seems to depend on, I don't know, where I'm at to how efficient it works, as well as the amount of empty bottles that's produced are kind of overwhelming. So for the purposes of doing this, we're just going to go ahead and show you what it would look like, and we're just going to build one with 1 dispenser. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and have this observer pointing down as usual, and then we're going to connect the stone right here. So let's go ahead and grab that. Boom, stone and stone and stone. All right, and then we're going to connect that with some redstone dust. All right, cool. Redstone dust there. And now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and do something that I do a little bit different. Now it does work for the most part. Once again, it's just, I don't know, sometimes it depends on where you're at. So I guess the logic is that we cover up all the places that a bee would get in except one. We want that place that they come in and out to be over our entry point into our storage system. Sometimes in this game, I noticed it more so in Bedrock. Didn't really happen that often in PS4. Is that things glitch through stones and glass, including like the zero tick farms and things of that nature. I don't know if it depends on what direction you're using or if it's a chunk thing. Once again, I'm not a professional. I'm just a Minecraft player. So with that being said, I'm not really sure what the logic is, but that's pretty much what happens. So now we got that build. Let's see, we got our circuits going. Go ahead and start our storage system at this point, and then we can come back and just fill up the dispensers and things of that nature. You know what? Let's go ahead and throw that stuff in here now. So we're going to go ahead and throw shears on this side. So the reason why I'm doing shears double-sided is because this, for some reason, seems to act as if it should. Now keep in mind, you can get a shulker, maybe a chest or a barrel, and throw a bunch of shears in here so you don't run out too soon, but you're definitely going to last a long time. So basically the logic is that when every time a bee comes out, shears come from both sides. And the more it comes out, the more shears are going to be popping out. So that's the logic, and it does seem to pump out pretty well, but we'll go ahead and get at a test. So for our storage system, we want to go ahead and just start by throwing our chest right down the middle here. All right, I'm going to throw it there. All right, and then we are also going to go ahead and just throw our hoppers on this side, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's go hopper, 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 and hopper. There you go. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. We want to go chest, 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 and chest. Then we want to go hopper, 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 and hopper. All right, and so now that we got that together, we want to go ahead and start our circuit. So let's go ahead and grab our comparators and repeaters, and let's keep redstone in our inventory. So let's go ahead and grab this, and we're going to go ahead and grab a comparator, and we're going to run out this hopper. Any of you guys who've seen my Minecraft storage unit with indicator lights are pretty familiar with this build. So you basically just going to take a repeater there, and then you're going to connect this here. All right, like so. So basically we already got it laid out for you with the tutorial here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and throw some stone here, like so. We're actually going to throw a stone here, you guys. We're going to throw a stone here. All right, and we're going to build up 4. We're going to do the same thing here, stone. All right, and then we're going to come around to the other side, and we're going to go ahead and throw down our lamps. 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's go to the other side, and let's do the same thing there. So we want to do comparator, and we're going to do repeater, and we're going to do redstone dust. All right, and then we're going to throw stone like so, and then we're going to throw stone like so. So you guys, I may jump around, and like I said, I'm unconventional. I probably could finish one portion at the same time, but I'm very symmetrical, so I want you to see what it looks like when you're starting doing both sides. All right, cool. So now we're going to go ahead and throw some stones right here on both sides, and then I want you to take comparators, and I want you to run a comparator that way, and then run a comparator that way, and then at that point in time, I want you to go ahead and put a block there, and let's go ahead and build around like so. We're going to complete that. Then we're also going to come around this way. We're going to do the exact same thing. Then we're going to go ahead and throw our comparator, and we're going to do that like so, and then we're going to also throw a repeater on that. Oop, we don't want to touch that. Just throw a repeater on that like so. Boom, boom. Throw the redstone dust. We're connected there. There you go. Redstone dust. We're connected there. And now we're going to just throw some blocks right there and right there. And then we're going to throw comparator facing that way, and a comparator facing that way. Boom, it's done. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So let's go ahead and throw our bricks there. Let's throw comparators going that way. Let's go ahead and throw comparators going that way. And then we're going to go ahead and throw a brick right there. And then we're just going to basically follow our line in here like so. Oops, sorry. All right, keep it moving. There you go. All right, cool. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. All All right, cool. And then we're gonna throw our comparator right there. Then we're gonna do another repeater. Then we're gonna do boom, 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 dust, boom, boom, sprinkle me dust. All right, and then we're gonna throw blocks there, and then throw comparators on the inside of these hoppers here once again. You guys know the drill. And there it is, it's done. Let's go ahead and test this out just to make sure that we got everything working right. So you're gonna need to basically break off this portion because we don't want it to cover these chests and you won't be able to open it. You could use maybe a stair, and that's kind of why I included the stairs, but let's test this bad boy out and see exactly what we got. And there you go. So we seem to be working properly. Great. Let's go ahead and check the chest and get our lights back. And then let's flip around back to the other side, you guys. We forgot to put the redstone lamps there, so let's go ahead and do so real quick. Nothing too hard. Boom, boom, boom. And those will be lighting as well. Let's go ahead and test this out, knock this block out and test this out here. And we are working. Excellent. Let's go ahead and grab that, and now we're done with that part. So basically at this point, you guys, all we need to do is pretty much just glass this in, and which we're going to do right now. And when we come back, we'll go ahead and add our bees and see what we got. Be right back. All right, you guys, so we have housed in this bad boy and put some flowers in and some lights and things of that nature. And that now at this point, all we need to do is basically get some bees. We've got everything filled up here. We got our bottles in here. Our redstone is completed. Good. All right, let's go ahead and get some bees, you guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and get some bees. Add bee. All right, here we go. So it's going to be 3 bees per hive, I believe. So let's go ahead and get 3 more bees. All right, that's pretty much it, you guys. At this point, we are just going to sit back and watch the production. We're basically test it for maybe about 30 minutes or so and see what we get, and then you can get your numbers by multiplying that number. All right, we already got something populating now. Let's go down there and see exactly what we got so far. Nothing, even though I hear them coming out. We got anything in here yet? Nothing. So we are starting from scratch, you guys. When we come back, we'll see exactly what we have. All right, you guys, so we've let it run for about 20 minutes. I actually got to get started with another show, so we just gonna cut the test short. So after 20 minutes, we got 94 empty bottles and we got 26 regular bottles of honey. So, and there's another empty bottle. So as I said, you know, the honey side is not the most efficient, but it definitely will do the trick. We got 64 and 9 on this side after 20 minutes. So the honeycomb side by far is more efficient. And we're able to double it up. Now there will be some changes and adjustment. I do notice some changes that I need to make in this method. Some, you know, maybe by stretching another set of hoppers over here or something. So you will see a new version. I also got some other ideas and plans that I got in store that I want to see if, you know, if they work with the bee farm. So well, it seems as though we reached the end of our test, and as you can see, it's still running. We got some more honeycomb, so it's just about there, but it does work efficiently. And as you can see, you know, things are falling and dropping. And here's another key you guys may want to add to this. You know, put double the amount of bees than the actual nest itself, because that way they work in shifts. So if you got a nest that has, I don't know, there can fit 2 to 3 people in there, or 2 to 3 bees in there, you want to put 6 bees. That way, this minute that those 3 come out, another 3 can go directly back in, and it'll increase your production. Well, guys, thanks so much for your patience. I got my equipment now, so we gonna get things to rolling. Uh, as always, if you like content like this, please make sure you click like. Please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you turn on notifications so when you know when D's drop something fresh out the lab. I also want to remind you guys, please come join us on our Discord server, as well as check out our Facebook page. Hit us up on Twitter. Man, we got SoundCloud, man. We into everything for you, bro. We got artists on SoundCloud, man. We got all kind of stuff going down, and it's only gonna get bigger and better. Well, I'm D's. That's me. I'm out.
Welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is D, and this is DVill3 Tutorials.